What's going on, Tight Nation? Thank you again for tuning in. I am your host, Mr. Two Tone, along with my co-host D Weez. Say what up, D Weez.
What up?
What up? What up? Indeed, man. Hey, you guys are watching the Two Tone Zone, so thank you as always for taking the time to come support and show love and making this show what it truly is. So thank you again. So yeah, man, we got a big matchup. We have a big Sunday night matchup coming up here in a few days, man. It's going to be huge as far as the impact that it could have on our season. So my biggest thing is, let's not play into these scenarios. Gentlemen, just go into Lambeau, take care of business. Week 17, going to Houston, take care of business. It's as simple as that.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man. I like that hat, bro.
It's going to be cold this weekend, so I'm already preparing for the cold. You gotta dress for the occasion. So you gotta get real snuggy because it's going to be a long, hard fought game, baby. Let's go, tighten up.
Right, man. We definitely got to heat things up at Lambeau Field,
What's
man.
up, Chris? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Always in the comments, man. Good to see you, man. Always. Absolutely. Shout out to that boy, Chris Johnson, man. Shout out to that boy.
Absolutely. Sudaman just popped in, too. Sudaman, what's up, bro?
What up, baby? What's up? Tighten up, baby. Let's go.
Right. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be excited. This is the moment that we should be all like just be preparing for. You know what I mean? These big games that mean a lot. We can go in there and just take care of business, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and give a shout out real quick. Let's give a shout out to Infinite Sports Network, guys. Make sure you go check out Infinite Sports Network as far as the members go. We got Troxel Sports, Gridiron Bliss, Detroit Lions Talk with Mike, Noble Sports, Mark Orm's Forum. So make sure you go out and check those out. Infinite Sports Network. It's all sports analysis. You can get almost any type of content that you're looking for. So we are on the up and up at Infinite Sports Network. So our plan is to grow and to grow to grow at no capacity, no ceiling. So definitely want to take things over. So shout out to those guys at Infinite Sports Network. Holla. So, man, let's dive into it, D Weez. Where do you want to start, man? I think personally we should start with our offense real quick and just shout it out, man. Shout out to our two Pro Bowl selections. We have Derrick Henry, of course, and A.J. Brown.
Salute those gentlemen. Hard season. Right. Especially A.J. was by himself for a little bit. Court hurt. AJ stepped up big time on his way to a thou wow. King Henry in the building. Salute to that man.
Salute to the king always,
as he deserves. So let's get those back-to-back rushing titles. Let's go.
For sure.
Let's go.
Hey man, real quick, man. Corey Davis is 55 yards away from hitting that thou wow you were just talking about.
Yeah.
AJ Brown, he's 119 yards away. So
yeah.
And we got to get those guys going. So our run game is going to open up the passing game. So hopefully it just complements each other, and it's just a game full of high energy. We definitely want to go heat things up at Lambeau Field, man. So we want to turn those cheese heads into fondue. You know what I mean?
Nacho
cheese, man. Hey, extra cheese.
Extra cheese. Absolutely. It's nacho cheese. It's nacho cheese no more.
Man, dude, I'm looking at things, man, and to be quite honest, I don't think it's going to be a blowout game by any means. We're going to have to go in there and earn it. Definitely take these guys seriously, as they deserve to be taken seriously. Aaron Rodgers is a bad dude. Stephen A. Smith likes to call him a bad man, and he truly is. So
he's a real bad man.
Definitely, we gotta make it a long night for Aaron Rodgers, because if he gets the opportunity to slice us and to dice us, man, he will do it. So let's take care of business there. Let's dig into the comment real quick. We got Blocksville, Tennekean. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. David Carlson.
What's up, David? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. What's going on? Shout out to the Lou. Shout out to the Lou always.
Right. Hey, the fondue sounds good, man. Absolutely. I might have to go to the melting pot or something at some point. Take the wife out on a dinner date. Who knows?
There we go. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's talk about our offense right now. We are number 2 overall in the NFL.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2 overall in the NFL. but our defense is as where's our defense at right now? I think we're at 27th, 26th or 27th overall.
26. I was
20,
26.
26th. Okay. So definitely that just it doesn't complement each other, it doesn't make sense, but our defense can get things together if we all play in one type of fluid synergy and make sure there's fluidity, make sure there's conversation, make sure there's communication,
Yes.
overstand and over communicate the process, stick with the plays, you know what I mean, don't rely on your instincts, stick with the plays.
Yes. Don't dig into that back pocket yet.
Right.
Leave those plays for the playoffs. Don't dig into that back pocket where you're like, okay, we need this trick play on 4th down or 3rd down. Leave those for the playoffs. Leave all the backup plans in the back pocket until we're ready to use them. Right? It's like you got 3 missiles. Don't use all of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till we need them in those crunch time moments. Let's go. Tighten up, baby. Let's go.
Right. Blocksville Tennessee says they are a bad run defense, and we're bad at pass defense. I mean, yeah, they're definitely going to be going back and forth there. So definitely run heavy and just open up that passing game for sure. And also we gotta protect Tannehill because Green Bay Packers, their defense is number 8th overall. They're 8th overall in the NFL as far as their defense goes. Their pass rush is, they have 38 sacks on the year. So that's something we need to pay attention to. So our offensive line has to be on point. We can't afford to make any mistakes. We can't afford to make it happen. So any mistakes are going to hinder us from actually being able to compete in this football game. I know our offense is very high powered, but if we're, getting knocked off our rhythm, man, it's going to be a long night for us. So definitely protect Tannehill. Max protect, you know what I mean? Make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do and give him enough time in the pocket. He doesn't like to hold on to the ball very long, but we got to make sure we're blocking until the whistle is sound. Until you hear that whistle blow, make sure you're blocking.
Exactly.
Yep. Take care of the football as well. Take care of the football. Looks like Green Bay has about 10 forced fumbles and they recovered about 6 of them. So, they're definitely going to be swiping at that ball and trying to knock it out. And, fortunately enough for us, we haven't been stricken by the turnover bug last week. So let's keep that same energy going.
Yes, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch out.
Right, definitely watch out. What are your thoughts on Darrington Evans, man, on getting him involved early?
I like it. Like you said, we need to make sure we rest up Henry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we're resting up Henry, we got to make sure we're still performing and we're still able to run the ball efficiently so we can pass the ball efficiently, right? We need to be able to run the ball so we can make those big pass plays.
Right.
So I'm looking for a big game from Evans, especially in the cold. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I think this game is going to show who really wants to go far in the playoff or who doesn't. If the Titans really want it, let's make another statement game. Let's finish out. Every game's a statement game.
Yep.
Let's go.
100% agree with you, man. Open up those holes early for Derek too. Open them up wide so he sees nothing but green. If that man sees green, it's lights out. Good night. Yep. Good night on that play. You know what I mean? Kerry Blasingame. Hopefully we see a lot of him, out there, being that lead blocker, because that's definitely going to help us too, as we were talking about in our last show.
Yep.
He's a huge factor for our offense, for the running game. Definitely. And make sure we catch all catchable balls. And I was listening to Titans in Truth earlier. He mentioned that we got to take risks, you know what I mean, and not play scared. So I'm definitely with you on that, Big Blue. Definitely make sure we're out there playing fearless. Be the aggressor. Be the predator, not the prey. Right?
Yes, definitely not. We all seen the movie. What did Arnold say? You are one ugly.
do you like the old Predator or the new Predator better?
I like the old Predator. I like the old Predator with Arnold. I like it. Classic. You can't be mad at that. Arnold stole that movie. Yeah. Arnold stole that movie.
Definitely did.
Classic.
Arnold, he couldn't act to save his life, man. But just like the roles and that he had in those films, like they made him the superhero every single time.
I'm watching Jingle all the way tonight. Shout out to Arnold. Let's go. My boy Sinbad in there too. Let's go.
Give me the Turbo Man doll. Hey, shout out to Sinbad, man. Hey, hopefully he's recovering right now.
Yes,
He had
shout
a
out to that
stroke like
man and his
a
family.
month and a half ago. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. A legend.
Absolutely,
Legend.
absolutely, man. Let's talk about one other thing I want to talk about on offense. What are your thoughts of Tannehill kind of being snubbed on that Pro Bowl selection? Not kind of, he definitely wasn't selected. So, what are your thoughts on that?
It's just tough, man. He definitely deserved to go to the Pro Bowl. He's definitely a big part of the reason why we're at where we're at right now, right? And if you look down, we're a top 5 team right now, right? I think all top 5 teams quarterbacks should be selected to the Pro Bowl. I think it's a little bit disrespectful that they just think it's all Henry back there doing it. Which, don't get me wrong, Henry is carrying us, but Tannehill, he's been doing his job too.
Definitely been doing his job.
I think it's just because he's not as flashy with the passing yards. His passing yards aren't as spectacular as other quarterbacks. I think that maybe the Pro Bowl goes a little bit deeper into stats, but if you look at overall, Tannehill's the man. You can't deny that. You can't deny that.
He is. He just, he rarely has those 300 yard passing games. And like you say, he's not flashy. He stays within the confines of the offense and within our identity. And that's why he's, having so much success. He gets the ball out quick. He's passing for, 3,482 yards right now. His completion percentage is 66.5%. Touchdown interception ratio 31-5. You know what I mean? He's taking care of the football.
Taking care of the football.
You definitely have, but I just think that, with just the popularity of these, these other quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers.
His passer rating is 110, bro. That's
110. It says a lot about him. But we always get slept on as a franchise. We've never got shown love, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's definitely fine. That's when we play at our best. When nobody shows us love, when everybody doubts us, that's when we play at our best. So I'm hoping that
only 5 interceptions. Come on, man.
Right? Only 5, right? I'm hoping that this big stage, this big platform that we have on Sunday night, hopefully it just doesn't get to us, because when we get brought up in the media and things of that nature, when we're trending, things just don't go our way. So we'll turn off all the TVs, take everybody's phone, social media, like cut it off. Like, we need to be focused on Sunday's game. Definitely need to be focused and just drown out all the outside noise. That's key. Kern is that dude for real. Definitely. He gives us such great field position. As far as, on defense, he gives other teams a long field to deal with. He's definitely an asset for sure. Where'd that come from? Where'd the Kern conversation come from? Hey, shout out to my nephew in here, Zabo. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in, nephew. And another thing before I forget, it's my big brother's birthday today, so I want to make sure I give him a big shout out.
Shout out to that man.
Shout out to Big Bro.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, big bro.
Happy birthday, man. Young man, you are. Happy birthday. For sure. Yeah, Trevor Daniels does suck. In the games that he played for us, he sucked. He came back following game had a better day, but that he's a backup at the end of the day. So hopefully he's able to find him a position on a football team on a 53-man roster someday. Not anytime soon. I don't foresee that in his future. You know what I mean? I don't foresee that. Sorry to get off topic. I'm just digging into these comments. They're funny and they're definitely some hilarious folks in there. What's on your mind though right now though? What's on your mind as far as the offense goes? What's on your mind? Who do you think is gonna be our two-tone player of the game on offense?
Hopefully it's Henry. Hopefully Henry. I want to see him get 2K. I know it's selfish of me. I want to see him get 2K though. I'm sorry, but we need it for the playoffs. So I'm like 50-50. But if I had to pick somebody besides Henry, let's go with Evans. Let's see him. Okay. Let's see him rise to the occasion in Lambeau.
Let's see him return a kickoff. Let's see him return one of those. I mean, that'll be nice. Yeah, that'd be great. That'll give us some great energy, a great spark. You know what I mean? Hey,
Oh yeah.
so if we win the coin toss, what do you do? Do we get the ball first, or do we defer? What do you do if you're Vrabel?
I think Vrabel would take it. I think he said let's go set the tone. Let's
Start
go set
strong,
let's go set that two-tone zone. Let's
right?
go.
Start
Let's go.
start strong, finish strong. You know,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's show them what we got right. Let's see what they got right now. Let's see if they're ready. Don't give their defense any momentum. If they get points, don't let their defense get that momentum built from them scoring. Right. Let's go.
right,
Let's give our defense that advantage. Let's give our defense that advantage of, hey, let's go in there, score a touchdown. Let's make them play catch up now.
right. We definitely don't want to play from behind.
Oh,
Even though we saw our our competitor in the AFC South, our sworn enemy, Indianapolis Colts, they came back and won in overtime. They were down 2 touchdowns and ended up coming back winning that game in overtime. So, but we can't rely on that. Even though we can come back, we have the capability to do it and the firepower to do it. But we definitely don't want to play from behind with Aaron Rodgers and that defense. Speaking of the defense, let's dive into their defense real quick, man.
Zadarius.
Hey, Zadarius for sure, man.
Zadarius.
6'4", 272 pounds, 11 and a half sacks. That boy's active out there.
El Tanque. El Tanque. That boy's a tank.
Man.
He's a tank.
He's bigger than Derrick Henry. He's got speed.
Oh.
He's got speed. He's definitely got a knack for the football. He's definitely just getting there. Definitely causing disruption and causing pressure. 11 and a half sacks. That's impressive.
That's very impressive. That's very impressive.
For sure.
That's very impressive.
Let's talk about somebody else though. Let's talk about who I wanted to bring up. Darnell Savage, safety over there. He's got 3 interceptions, 60 tackles. He's definitely got a knack for the football too, and you know he's out there ball hawking at that safety position.
Right.
Christian Kirksey, a linebacker, 70 tackles. You know what I mean? 1 interception.
Yes.
They got 8 interceptions on the year. So, you know, and they're giving up 227.6 passing yards a game. So they're like that's perfect for Tannehill to kind of operate in. You know what I mean? He can definitely get his passes off, but our offensive line has got to protect to the maximum ability. Max protect, because these guys are out there causing havoc. As I said earlier, 10 forced fumbles, 6 of them recovered. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? These guys are out there. They're playing technical football.
Yeah.
They're out there swiping at the football. Textbook tackles, man, and you know, team tackling. So we got to make sure, you know, we're playing methodical. Make sure our offense is able to, you know, just to own the time of possession. You know what I mean? Get those 6 to 12 plus 12 drives on those drives, like making sure we're controlling the football. Beast Ninja just tapped in real quick. What's going on, Beast Ninja?
What's up, Beast Ninja? What's going on, bro?
Tighten up indeed. Hey, folks, real quick, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit that like button and please share the videos. We appreciate that. That's how we grow. Just spread the word that, you know, Two Tone Zone is definitely bringing that fire every single time we go on. We're definitely bringing that fire.
Hey, I watch out for Preston Smith too.
My friend told me about your channel. Right on. Shout out to your friend. Who's your friend, real quick, so we can give them some love.
Oh, we got to shout out everybody.
Yeah, shout everybody out. Right now we're at 263 subscribers. We're definitely growing. And want to just grow it even bigger. But you know, in due time. You know, we don't want to definitely just be drowning you guys with just seeing us every single day and things of that nature. We want to make sure that when we come on, you want us to be on, right? You want to see us. So give us that feedback, give us that commentary here in the comment section, so we know what the folks want, because that's what we're here for. We're here for you guys. Ben, I don't think I know Ben, but thank you, Ben, so much.
Shout out Ben, free shout outs all day. Blocksville, you know.
Blocksville, Tennessee. He's in. So I watch all Titans YouTube content. I got a lot of love and respect for every Titan YouTuber out there. I see Blocksville Tennessee in everyone's comment section. That man is dedicated. Definitely dedicated for sure. And that's what we want. We want dedication. We want those folks that are just as dedicated as we are. I'm a Titans fanatic. I'm a Titans nerd.
I just can't get enough.
Just can't stop till you get enough, man. I can't stop. Hey, I live, drink, and eat and sleep, Tennessee Titan football. No cap.
Oh, that's good. This man's on fire.
He's on fire. And I want to give out some credit too to that defense because of the Packers. Preston Smith, he's got 4 sacks himself.
I just said that. I just said that before you get a shout out.
Man, you didn't say nothing.
I said Preston Smith. I swear. I said you got to watch out for that boy Preston Smith too. And then you went to the comment.
I did. I kind of veered off. I went left.
Yeah.
My bad, homie. But that's why we're here. We're here to, we're fire and ice. We're here to compliment each other, right? Oh man. Let's see here.
Let's go.
What's this man's name? I don't know if I can read what I wrote down. Sometimes my handwriting's crazy.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about one of their linebackers. His last name is Gary. Is it Rashawn? I have to go back and check my notes, but that man has 5 sacks himself.
Rashawn Gary, yes.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary. That's what I thought. My handwriting's a little off. But you know what they say about people with bad handwriting? They're usually geniuses. So
right. A lot of sacks going around those linebacker at the end right there.
Right. We have a question from Beast Ninja. How long y'all been watching Titans football? Since I would say since 98, 99. Right around that time.
Right.
Absolutely.
At the same time, right when I was old enough to realize how much I appreciated football.
Mm-hmm. How long you been watching it? Back at you. Trilogy Taylor says, great start, fellas. Tighten up. Indeed. Thank you for the love and support. So what I've noticed about watching film with for the Green Bay Packers, just watching film, I'm not too impressed by their cornerback play. No, I'm more impressed by their safeties and their linebackers and their pass rush. I'm more impressed with that. I think there's gonna be a mismatch between our receivers versus their corners. I think it's gonna be a huge mismatch. So if for some reason
you think they put Savage, you think they line up Savage on somebody, you think they keep him at safety?
I think with Savage, he's got those 3 interceptions we were talking about. I think he's gonna be lined up. I think he might be lined up with somebody. They might even line him up against John New. He might be his mission, his assignments might be to take care of our tight ends.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, they're gonna throw multiple looks at us. But I am definitely confident in Tannehill's ability to read the defense and to make the right plays. That's disregarding those few passes he made last week to Derrick Henry when he shouldn't have made those passes, or the shuffle pass to Jonnu Smith that got him lit up. So hopefully his decision making is on point. But we can't afford to make mistakes. So it's supposed to be like 20 degrees.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be freezing.
A lot of stingers. But I think Green Bay has a heated field though. A lot of those fields are like heated nowadays. They have that technology where they heat the fields underneath to keep it at a cool 40.
Yeah, it's still gonna be cold out there. I mean, credit to these guys. I don't want to go out there and get hit right now. Shout out to those guys. I think being a football player, you have to have some screws loose in your head. I don't think you can be all the way sane. Especially playing at the collegiate and professional level. You got to have a couple screws loose.
Sometimes it's just God given. You can't help it. It's just God given.
What, that you're missing a screw, or
that you just ready to go out there and play football, man? No. Well, that could be God given too, but what I'm saying is that it's just God given.
I got you. I've been watching football for a long time, but I don't have a favorite team.
Well, come on. Well, come on.
Right. We definitely have room for members, for more Titan members.
Always.
Titan gang members, but there's a few things you gotta do for the initiation process. So it's Titan gang or don't bang. Oh, that's funny. So if you're Arthur Smith, do you run? Are you going to be run heavy? Are you going to have a balanced offense? What do you do? What do you do if you're Arthur Smith right now?
Run heavy, attack, and then that's how you get those 75 yarders. Let Corey or AJ do his thing. Tanyan, like we said last week, Tanyan, you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Right. You get a touchdown. I'm going to get a touchdown.
Spreading the football around. Spreading it around. Getting John involved. First,
that's textbook football. If you can't stop the run, you're not going to stop the pass.
That's big facts, dude. You ain't lying. You ain't never lied, man. You ain't never lied. But one thing I wanted to say too, though, what do you do if the running game for some reason isn't clicking? What do you do then? I mean, of course you're gonna have to pass the football, but like how pass heavy you're gonna be? Because I don't really want Tannehill throwing more than 30 passes a game. If I'm Arthur Smith, I think that's asking a lot of Tannehill to do that. So what are your other options? I mean, are you hitting the check downs? Are you getting Darrington Evans going in the flats in the screen game? Like, what would you do?
Get Janu involved right away, man. Get him in the game. Let's go. He needs to get going. He had a big game last week. I take 50 yards, but hey, let's get him a 100-yard game. If we're going, because we need to make sure that we got to go into the playoffs strong. I'm just thinking ahead. I know it's one game at a time, but it's like chess right now. You got to make sure you make the appropriate decisions to be successful in the future. So we need to make sure that we get Jonnu involved, because I'm pretty sure that they're gaming for AJ and Corey now. There's no way you're worried that you got two number one receivers and you're probably like, what are we going to do? Right? You're scheming for them. Let's see Jonnu have a big game. Let's see a 100-yard game, 2 touchdowns. Let's go.
Right. Yep. And he can run the football too. So if we want to line him up in the backfield, we can do that.
Yeah, let's set some screens up for him. Let's go.
Absolutely. I want to just jump into this real quick, because we were just
what up, Austin Tate? What up, boy? I see you, man. What's going on?
Our screen game has been garbage this year, but we haven't had Darrington Evans. So that's, watching film from him when he's at Appalachian State, like, he can definitely catch that ball out of the backfield. Just watching film though, just to pivot real quick, reverse pivot. Watching film against the Packers and Vikings, Dalvin Cook got off.
Yes.
And Derrick Henry is obviously better than Dalvin Cook. So with that being said, we should not have a problem running the football. If our line is blocking, Derrick Henry should be able to eat.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Durka Time says, yep, got to get Jonnu and our tight ends involved. Absolutely. Hey, Durka Time, thank you for chiming in on the last video in the comment section. We appreciate that feedback. It means a lot for sure. So we got them tight ends on deck. Yep. And then Jeff Swain, he was a full participant in practice today. So that gives it.
And Prue too, right?
Michael Pruitt, he's been available.
Yeah. Well, everybody's practicing, everybody's gone. Let's get it going.
So let's pivot real quick and let's get into the injury report.
Okay.
Let's get into it. So I'm not sure what's going on with Adoree Jackson. He got 27 snaps last game, but he didn't practice today. So I don't know if that's like a strategy, if it's methodical. But it's something to definitely pay attention to with these high-powered receivers that
therapy. He's in therapy
that Green Bay has. Dennis Kelly, he didn't practice today with a knee. Jeffrey Simmons didn't practice with a knee injury. AJ Brown was limited today. But there's nothing really new on here that we didn't know about. Last week, the week before, these guys sat out 1 or 2 practices or was limited and ended up being available. So there's nothing to worry about. But just to give Titans fans a quick update, if you didn't know, Ben Jones was limited in practice. David Long has a neck injury going on. He was limited today. Chris Milton, he has a knee injury, was limited also. Roger Saffold dealing with that toe. He was actually a full participant today in practice, so that's good. We need you to be sound on that left side. You and Quisenberry, or whether it's Marshall Newhouse over there, you guys got to make sure you're taking care of business. Jeff Swain, as I said, he was a full participant. He was dealing with some ankle injuries. And good news for our defense, Kenny Vaccaro. He was full participant today. I'm not sure what his illness was, but we'll leave that to the upper management, to the franchise, to deal with that, because they don't have to disclose anything to us anymore. So we'll just, we won't even look any further into that. Our O line is better than Minnesota too. That's big facts. Definitely a better offensive line, 100%. But like I said, our offensive line worries me. Tanyan has been sacked 20 times this year. For me, they were just mistakes. It wasn't, like the opposition was better than us. It was just, miscommunication and just mistakes, not being on the same page. So hopefully we can't afford any mistakes on Sunday. So hopefully they're sound. And we're able to take care of business.
Right.
And then just to look on the other side, some injury updates for the Green Bay Packers. Something that stood out to me was Jamal Williams. He didn't practice today. He has a quad injury he's dealing with. Aaron Jones has got a toe issue, so I'm not sure if it's turf toe, whatever it is, but he was limited today. So that could be beneficial for us because Aaron Jones is elusive. He's fast. He's strong. He can catch the ball in the backfield if needed. Like you were saying before, he's more like a Kamara type player, right? As you were saying on Kim Moore's show on Monday.
Yeah,
more like Alvin Kamara. And then let's see here, Zadarius Smith. He was limited today in practice. He's dealing with an ankle, thumb, and looks like a neck issues. There's a few issues going on there. So, if for whatever reason he's not 100%, it's beneficial for us because he's out there beasting. Titans are pretty good. No, we're pretty great, Beast Ninja. We're pretty great, man. I think if you become a Titans fan, I'm gonna send you some Titans gear. So let me know if you want to be loyal. You don't have any time for any bandwagon fans, any lukewarm guys. We want full loyalty, full loyal fans, loyal to the soil. So if you can make that commitment, man, you're all in.
You're all in, and you get geared up. And you get geared up.
If the Titans defense creates turnovers and offense controls possession of the ball, I think the Titans will get the dub. They are road warriors. You ain't lying. They definitely are road warriors, and we definitely got to cause turnovers because if we get an Aaron Rodgers who's on point and just making everything happen, as I said, it's going to be a long night in Lambeau. So I have a little some information that I wrote down earlier as far as them turning over the football. So they're 10-0 when they don't turn over the football. They are 1-3 when they do. So we definitely got to make sure we're getting turnovers. They lost the game to Tampa Bay earlier in the season. I think it was
that's when Rodgers was dancing too. Remember he was like, I'm the man.
Mm-hmm. And then he threw 2 back-to-back picks. One went back for a pick 6, and then the other one gave him great field position. So, that they lost momentum early due to those quick interceptions thrown by Aaron Rodgers. So definitely get cause turnovers. Valdez Scantling, he fumbled the football against the Colts, in which caused them to lose the game. Was it 34-31 due to a field goal? So yeah, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers, he fumbled the football in that game too. I want to say. They said his arm was going forward, or his arm was back here, and they knocked it out of his hand. I mean, it almost looked like it was going forward. It was questionable, but still, we got to control what we can control, and he definitely didn't control that football. So can't worry about those referees all the time. Take care of what you can. So turnovers are definitely a key to our success to winning that football game.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are your predictions on the game? What do you predict? I mean, of course you're going to say we're going to win, right? But
of course,
what are your predictions? What is your prediction on the score?
Everybody's thinking it's going to be a shootout, right? I think it's going to be a humble game. I see Titans 28, Packers 21.
hold on. You said 28-21 Titans.
Yes.
Okay. Chris Johnson thinks 37-42 Packers. Is that because you need us to lose, or you that's just honest truth? Let me know, Chris. Let me know. Chris is a huge Colts fan, by the way. Let's see if we have any other predictions here in the comments. Student Man says 41-37 Titans. He's got us winning. I like that. My personal prediction is 38-27. You know, I think we go in there, we get 5 touchdowns, and then Gostkowski ends up kicking a field goal for us. That's my guess. That's my prediction on the game. We definitely get the dub. We definitely take care of business. But we win by, what is that, 11 points? So that's my guess. What is who's favored to win this game right now? That's something I didn't look into.
I didn't even look into that either. I was waiting until Friday to see what the final, after all the injuries and all that, were cleared up and moving forward. But we can see Green Bay's -3.5.
Really?
Yeah, Green Bay's favored. But when you're at home, you're already favored to win by 3 points. So they have it at a good game. Vegas has at a solid game too. Over under 56.5.
Got you. Okay. Beast Ninja says 38-31. Who's gonna win though, Beast Ninja? Titans or Packers? Chris Johnson responded to the comment. He said, I want y'all to lose and the Packers are good. Hey, I respect the honesty, man. I already knew it, man. Trying to be a sly guy in the comments. Christian Fulton is going to make a game-changing play, my prediction. We definitely need to make a game-changing play. We got to be aggressive and change the momentum. So if for some reason they're getting off early, we have to shut them down. We have to make the adjustment and take away that energy, because momentum shifts and you know, shift changes on momentum. It's definitely key to the football game. No fans. Lambeau's not going to be nearly as intimidating as usual. That's the ruling. No fans, huh? Okay. Man, let's go get these icy white jerseys dirty, man. Let's go out there and make some noise on Sunday. Let's get down and dirty.
Down and dirty, man. Let's go.
Right.
Take it to the Pats.
I want the Titans to get possession of the ball first to get the game started, rather than starting on defense to set the tone. I'm with you on that one. I think we have more success when we set the tone.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you as well, Foster. Definitely.
Set the tone early and sustain the lead. You know, don't give up any leads. Don't give it up. You put your foot on the gas early, put your foot on their neck. Don't give them no breathing room.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We need the Titans to go in there and set the tone. That two-tone zone.
Two-tone zone. Set it.
Let's go. Stormtroopers.
Who said that? Let's see. I love it. Stormtroopers, man. Hey, but you know, hey, if we got to be, you know, are we going to be the Force or the dark side? You know, like what's it going to be? You know, what's it going to take to win this game? It's the battle between good and evil. You know what I mean?
Oh goodness!
I need to hit Aaron Rodgers up though. I need to get that discount double check on some car insurance, man. Definitely need to do that.
I got the Mahomes cut. Does it mean I can get the discount double check now?
The Mahomes cut is trash. Can't let Aaron Jones go off, man. Hopefully his toe's hurting him. Hopefully something's wrong with that pinky toe. You know, hopefully something's wrong with that.
Ooh,
see that two-tone zone in the end zone. Yes, sir. Right. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, we can't afford to play around with these scenarios. You know, just go and take care of business.
That's my scenario.
Right. Hey, well, something that does look promising to me is Jim Haslett, man. He had a presser the other day. And you know, just the fact that I know that he's a little he's more involved than I thought he was. And the fact that they, gave him the opportunity to do the presser and he had some good things to say. I trust his experience. He was a head coach for a little bit, been a coordinator, moved around a little bit across the league. He has experience. So if for some reason, things aren't going well, going our way in our direction, I think we need to lean heavily on Jim Haslett.
This game, we're a really big. I think it's good that we're the underdog. A lot of people ain't giving us respect like that. I think a lot of people are just thinking that the Packers are going to roll over us. We're the big underdogs this game, and that's good for us because we need that. Mm-hmm. We need that. We need that to keep that chip on our shoulder.
Right. Hey, to my big fellas on the Titans, keep that chip on your shoulder and don't eat it until after the game. Have fun. Have fun out there, play football, and leave it all out on the field. I want us to be aggressive. I want us to be dictators, but I also want us to have fun and just to play for one another, play for the man next to you. That's my philosophy.
Who would you want to see mic'd up? Who would you want to see mic'd up on Sunday?
I want to see Malcolm Butler mic'd up because he talks so much and he's funny, man. And I was watching him on Raw Sports. So Raw Sports is a YouTube channel, and it's I think it's led by what's his name, Darren Bates. He's a Memphis 10 native, and the show's I think it was developed by him, but he has all the guys come on and they talk their smack and do their thing. Go check out that show if you haven't. Raw Sports, it's hilarious. But Malcolm Butler, I would love to see him mic'd up, without a doubt. What about you? Who do you want to see mic'd up?
I was going to say Adoree, but who knows if he's going to play or not. I'll take King Hen. I want to see what he's saying when he's getting these big runs and he's taking that contact, and how I want to see how other people are like talking back to him, right? Like, because he's setting the tone. Like, if you coming through, you better get a stiffy, just bam.
I would want to hear him mic'd up because like he's a man of few words and he's very humble. So I would like to see if he's out there, talking smack or if he's letting his actions be his spokesperson, which is what I think is honorable in a player. But if they're out there talking smack and backing it up, I'm definitely with it for sure. Hey, there's one thing that I thought of and I'm pretty concerned about. So what? Matt LaFleur was our former offensive coordinator, so he's very familiar with our franchise, right? And with the way we operate and do things.
Matt LaFleur has won 80% of his games since going to the Packers.
Right. So, but the thing is, when he was with us, like I was questioning some of his play calling when he was with us, when we had Mariota, under the helm, at helm. So that's one thing I was questioning was his play calling. And we didn't make the playoffs that year. If you remember, Marcus Mariota didn't play the final game against the Colts, and we ended up not going to the playoffs. And that was, Matt LaFleur's final game as our OC. I think he is a good coach. He is a good football mind, but I think he was just lucky and was gifted a talented football team.
I couldn't talk on it. I couldn't speak on it. Respect all of them dudes out there. Respect, once you're part of the Tiger Nation, always got love for you, baby. Always got love for you.
Not on game day though.
No, not on game day. Nah,
casualties.
Nah, man. But once you're part of Tiger Nation, always got love for you, man. So I'll let that pan out how it pans out. I'm not going to really speak too much on it. Those are some of the better years we had. So
I'm not going to say that I'm not disrespecting him. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying I just didn't think he was such a great offensive coordinator, and then he was just gifted the Green Bay Packers. I think he was runner-up for the Titans head coaching position when Vrabel got hired. It was between him and Vrabel, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Durka Time says it's going to be a quiet mic'd up. He said, Durka Time said, Matt LaFleur benched Henry. We're an entirely different offense under Arthur Smith. Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. But my whole thing was just bringing that up was, he knows our offense. He knows what makes us tick. He knows Vrabel. He knows, how he can, potentially play chess with him. So, I mean, it's just too close for comfort for me.
Yeah, but you can't stop somebody from making beautiful art.
I want Arthur Smith to stay. There's going to be some positions open for him. I want him to stay too, because I just don't like, the shift change, and then you got to build, different respect in the locker room for the players. The offensive coordinator might bring in a whole different scheme. I think he is capable of being a head coach. I don't want him to leave either. So hopefully, he's a Tennessee native. So hopefully he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna stick around and get this ring. And if we don't get it this year, for some reason, if we don't get it this year, try again next year. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one. Facts on top of facts on facts. Hey, appreciate that, man. Steve, what's it say? LaFleur is the Steve Kerr of the NFL. Right. He's got. He was just gifted Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, KD when he was there.
Jeez.
Who's the other guy? I can't think of his name right now. I'm in Draymond. I'm in football mode. So when it's football season, I stick to Titans football. And hopefully we're sticking to Titans football till February, right?
I don't like to get too distracted. Stay on top of Titan Nation. Let's go. Tighten up, baby.
I love it. Appreciate that. Hey, folks, real quick, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and please be sure to share the video. Absolutely. I think it's about time we talk about. I think we talk about our two-tone trivia. I think it's about time we talk about that and make it happen. What do you say, D Weez? Should we do it?
You ready for that two-tone trivia, huh?
Should we do it?
All right. So since we're playing the Packs, this is the Packers Titans theme two-tone trivia this week. All right. So this is going to be about the Packers and Titans previous meetings and a little quiz to see where your knowledge is at. All right.
Okay. You got it.
All right. Last time the Packers played the Titans, Marcus Mariota finished the game with how many touchdown passes? Was it 6? Was it 3? Was it 2? Or was it 4?
I'm going to go 2. Final answer.
2 final answer?
Yep. Hey, what's up, Micro Mike? What's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, 2 my.
Hey, what's up, Michael Mike? What's going on, baby? Salute to that man.
Hey, real quick, folks, if you have not stopped by Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike, please do so. Great content, phenomenal guy. He's doing huge things for in our channel and our success. So shout out to that man for sure. Please go like, subscribe, and do your thing. What's the answer though? Before I dive too far off into the comments, what's the answer?
And I think Michael Mike got it. I think my boy Durka got it. We got 4 touchdowns. Mariota threw 4 touchdown passes that game.
Got you. Does this debate to who?
I'm sorry?
Who did he throw him to?
Oh man, now you hit me with quizzes, man. It wasn't part of the question, man. It wasn't part of the
next question.
Now you hit me, man. All right. All right. Okay, so we're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back a little bit further. All right. So in the 2012 meeting between the Packers and the Titans, how many touchdowns did Aaron Rodgers throw for? Was it 5? Was it 3? Was it 4? Or was it 6?
Another random guess. I'm gonna go with 5.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm. Final answer, Regis.
3. That man threw for 3 touchdown passes.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, Kenneth Galloway, thank you so much for subscribing. Tighten up indeed. Hey, make sure you tell a friend or two, to share, like, subscribe the video, my brother. Thank you so much, Kenneth.
Yeah, that's right. I'm asking the question. Don't be two-tone quizzing me. You
Who
crazy?
said that? Who said that?
Foster Tate. My boy Foster on my back, man. Come on, man. He's trying to put me on the spot.
Hey,
All right.
man, I love it. I love it. I
All
love it.
right. All right. All right. All right. I got two more. I got two more questions for you.
Okay. What am I? What am I? What am I? 0 for 2 right now?
0 for 2, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Lord
my.
help me.
Oh my gosh. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In their last meeting, how many TDs did the Titans score in the first quarter? Was it 2? Was it 1? Was it 4? Or was it 3?
2. Final answer, Regis.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It was 3, dog. 21-0 the first quarter.
Wow. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hey, I have long-term memory, not short-term.
You got long-term memory.
Yep, long-term.
You got long-term memory?
I need some ginkgo biloba for the short term, man. I'm struggling.
You got long-term memory where this question is right up your alley right now. Let's go, my guy. All right. This is for the long-term memory, and this is no multiple choice. I need answers. All right.
You got it.
All right. Now we know our boys AJ and Davis are on their way to get 1,000 yards each this year.
Right.
When was the last time the Titans had 2 receivers that had 1,000-yard receiving yards in the same year? 2 receivers, they both had 1,000 yards in the same year. When is the last time that happened with our Titan Nation, man?
So are we talking about Oilers or are we talking about Titans?
Man, we're talking, man, this is the nation, baby, since 1960.
Oh, man, boy, oh boy.
And I'll give you a hint though. It's not the Oilers.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Last time Titans had 2 receivers that get 1,000 yards as well, like our boys are going to do this year.
Man, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth, man. I don't know.
You gotta give me a year. You gotta give me something, man.
All right.
Come on now.
Okay, let's go with 2012. Final answer.
Final answer? 2004.
Ooh, McNair days, huh? Okay.
Can you give me one of the receivers?
Derek Mason.
Ching. Can you give me the other receiver?
Let's see. Who's our receiver? Drew Bennett.
There you go. It's over. You got it.
Oh, I did. I was
just kidding. Let's go.
I was just kidding. It was Drew Bennett.
It was Drew Bennett. Let's go. You got it. Don't worry about it. You passed the quiz tonight.
Oh, that's funny, man. I passed that question. I think I have one more though.
Nah, that was the quiz. That was the last 2. You passed the whole quiz. Now you get those 2, you're good. No guess. You got them both on time. Let's go. Oh, that's good. Man. Tighten up, baby. Tighten up.
Right. Hey, one thing I do want to talk about before we end the show, because I'm not going to keep the folks too long tonight. Let's just talk about our defense real quick. Let's talk about it because we are going up against a high-powered offense, and we can't stop the pass. So, and we can't get off the field on third down. So, here's my option, and here's a question for you. Do we keep our same defense? If you had a choice to keep our same defense or rotate them in with the 12 disciples minus Jesus. Excuse me, Judas. Excuse me, minus Judas. Excuse me. We need Jesus. Minus Judas.
This guy.
Like what do you do, man? Because we're gonna need to be sound. We're gonna need like miracles. We're gonna need just big plays to happen. So what would you do? Are you sticking with our Titan defense? Or are you going to go to the 12 disciples minus Judas?
We're turnovers. You can't. Aaron Rodgers, he's a legend, right? You're playing a legend essentially,
right.
A Hall of Fame quarterback. Nobody can stop the man. You can contain him, but you can't stop him. How you contain the man? You create turnovers. Right. That's all we need. They can get they can get big plays, but hey,
he's only got 4 interceptions.
40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
He's only got 4, so
that's one heck of a player right there.
He's making good decisions, and their offensive line is they're protecting him. He can run. He could definitely run the football, but he likes to stand in the pocket. You know what I mean? He likes to stand in the pocket. He can scramble a little bit, make a pass on the run, but the offensive line is doing a solid job. So with that being said, Jeffrey Simmons, right? Jack Crawford, Daquan Jones, Harold Landry. I want to see Evans get a sack.
Come out and play.
I need David Long to play sound.
Good game last game.
He definitely had a great game. I need him to play sound.
Compton.
Be sound in coverage. To just be technical and be sound in coverage. Be disciplined out there, because they have those options. Devontae Adams, 14 touchdowns this year. Almost was he almost at 1,200 yards, 98 receptions. So he's the number one option. So definitely pay attention to him. And another guy that scares me on their offense for Green Bay, man, is what's his name? I think it's Robert Tanyan, number 85. He's cold, man. He got 10 touchdowns this year. He came into the league as a wide receiver, and then he transitioned into a tight end because he's a bigger dude. So he's got 10 touchdowns. He can catch the ball in the red zone, goal line type of deals. You know what I'm saying? He could definitely score that football. So, I'm a little concerned about Robert Tanyan, man, especially with our sometimes we have the inability of covering the tight end. And I think this year we've done a better job than in previous years, but he's definitely another option with Devontae Adams.
And watch out for that Aaron Rodgers run. He's a third Russian leader.
Right.
Watch out for Aaron Rodgers running that ball on 3rd and 5, picking up those yards that we definitely do not want to give to him.
Right. Alan Lazard, he's another option. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, he's got 603 yards, 60 catches with 5 touchdowns. So like we have our hands full. So we got to be more creative and more aggressive than Matt LaFleur and his coaching staff. And our players got to make the plays. Don't miss out on big opportunities. Capitalize on those opportunities because it's the NFL. So unless it's just a team's day to lose and they're really off and they're not sound, like we got to come ready to play.
Yes.
Definitely come ready to play.
Yes. I can't wait. At prime time, you got to take a nap before the game because you're going to be up early. You got to take a nap between that 5 o'clock to 6-something range, Mountain Time. I don't know where everybody else is at, but you got to make sure you're paying close attention to this game because this game, like I said, is going to show us who wants it, who wants to go deep into the playoffs, who wants to beat the teams that are the best teams in the league. You only get better by beating the best. Let's go.
Right. That's facts, man. That's how you move up. And gain that respect. And to be those top teams they talk about, in a sense of having that firepower, in all 4 phases of the game. I agree with you. Hey TA, what's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in, my guy. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I want to read this Tyrell Johnson comment because it's pretty nice, man. He said some nice things in here for us to to motivate us to keep us going. He said, "Keep grinding, y'all. One of the best Titans stuff to excuse me." Not able to read right now. Keep grinding, y'all. One of the best to do this Titan stuff, and I just started watching y'all a month ago. And I know y'all ain't get subscribers right now, but they'll come. Hey, they're gonna come, man. We're not rushing the process. We're on God's time, man. So whenever it's that time for us to grow and get those subscribers in that fan base, it'll happen. We just want to provide y'all with great, consistent content for sure. Hey, it's one thing I want to talk about too. Steelers, Colts. Who's gonna win that game? Not because we need the Colts to lose, but just in all actual factual.
The Steelers are going to win because everybody thinks they're horrible now because they lost to the Bengals. The Steelers are probably going to come out and win this game now.
Well, I knew that it was all smoke and mirrors with Pittsburgh. I knew they weren't as good as what
they are. Who we thought they were.
Right. Say it again. Oh man. Hey, real quick. I love it. Hey, shout out to Tennessee Titans Weekly, man. I love that. Shout out to Jacques and Hawk, man. I love
Oh
their
yeah, them
content.
boys doing their
This dude,
thing,
dude's
man.
hilarious, man.
Oh my
Man,
goodness.
Titans in truth, man. Big Blue over there. Shout out to that man.
I
Shout
got
out to
my David
TA
Ruffin glasses on.
right. That was hilarious. Like, he didn't sound bad singing either, man. He really didn't. Who else we got, man? So yeah, our boy Big Blue Enforcer over at Titans in Truth, Mr. Titan. Shout out to you. Hey, Sons of Bud podcast, guys. If you haven't gone to check them out, go check them out real quick.
Check them boys out, man. They dope, man.
They're a newer channel. Just grinding like us, just faithful fanatics, just trying to bring y'all the real deal Holyfield.
All one nation. One nation.
Right. Did I miss anybody else? Titan Upload for sure. Mark Titan Upload. Can't forget Mark.
Mr. K Moore Sports himself. Shout out to that man. Most definitely.
K Moore, folks. If you have not checked out K Moore's channel, folks, please do, and please subscribe and share and like all his videos. Knowledgeable, sincere, and he's got a great voice to do this. He could be on TV, radio, whatever. He's definitely the man. So please go check out K Moore Sports. Make sure you subscribe over there. Subscribe to all Titans YouTube channels, guys. Make sure you subscribe and show love, because we are a smaller fan base. So let's grow together.
Let's get better together. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right. Tighten up.
Right. Tighten up indeed, folks. Well, that about wraps up the show for tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and just showing love and support. And we will continue to bring that real deal Holyfield, all facts, and definitely stay away from the fiction. We definitely want to keep it real and keep it truthful. Should I read a few more comments, D Weez, or should we go ahead?
Go ahead, get in there, man. Let's go.
Yeah, you are the OG of YouTubers. You've been at it for a long
time. What's up, big dogs?
He's been at it for a long time, man.
What's up, OG? Salute.
He says he'll be live at 8, so make sure y'all show up. Yeah, we'll show up, bro. I'm always showing up to your shows, man. We always do that. We always show love. Absolutely. Let's see. Durka Type said, good stuff, fellas. Foster Tate says we appreciate everything. We definitely appreciate y'all too. So that about wraps it up, folks. I mean, I don't really have much to say. Make sure you tune in to Two Tone Hour on Saturday. Haven't set a time yet, but just make sure you hit the notification bell, because that will notify you when we're going on. So we are going on Saturday for Two Tone Hour. So please bring the heat, bring the comments, bring the questions, and just that continue to bring that love and support, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Mr. Two Tone. D Weez in the building.
Hey,
as always. Y'all stay up as well, man. God bless y'all. Hey, Titan Ganger, don't bang. Let the ops know.